Yeah.
Lovely listeners.
What song would you steal from another band and claim that you wrote if you could? Bye-bye.
Who's that? What, did he even leave a name? Anonymous?
Not the
What song would you steal
collective.
from another... What song would I steal from another band and claim it was mine?
He's done that, hasn't
I
he?
mean, has he not heard any of my tunes or what? It's a regular thing.
What's the percentage change it has to go through to not be? Is there a sort of...
It depends what you're nicking. If you're stealing something that then becomes the song, for example, the Bittersweet Symphony riff,
Yeah.
that becomes the song, then I'm afraid you're not getting any pocket money out of that. But I don't, chord progressions I don't think are above the copyright laws. I don't think you can copyright a chord progression. Lyrics, you won't get away with that. You won't get away with riffs. You've got to be clever.
Well, you say that, but you have been sued quite a few times.
I've been sued once.
What, for...
Twice. And the second time I offered it up and said, look,
Guys, I don't know why I've done it. I've stolen your song.
it was from Stevie Wonder, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. But I've got a song credited to Wonder Gallagher. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Good name for a child if you were going to have another one.
If I was going to have another child, I'd probably, I don't know, if it was a little lad, I would fancy Genghis.
Genghis Gallagher.
Genghis Gallagher, no?
Yeah. Why not?
Have you got any kids, Neil?
Yeah.
How many?
Got a daughter.
You've got a daughter?
Just one.
What's her name?
Anouk.
Oh dear. So you're not. So your ex-missus chose it. So you're not with your missus now. Right. Let that be a lesson to you.
Got something in common, you two, haven't you?
Anouk. What about you? If you had another child, what would you call it?
I always wanted, and Katie was very firm in not letting this happen. Well, actually, she didn't produce twins, so she wouldn't have let it happen. But I wanted twin girls called Paige and Iommi, like Jimmy Page and Tony Iommi for Black Sabbath. Apparently, that was schoolboyish and stupid.
It's stupid.
It's not.
You should have called. Well, you know this. Your first child should have been called Gunton, as you well know.
Morgan.
Yeah, and then the second one should have been called Freeman.
Well, I'll take on your suggestions for next time.
So
if it
let's get,
happens.
the question was, what song would I steal? And then
Must be a song that you go, oh, I wish I'd written that. That's what you
oh
sort
god,
of
there's 15 of them here.
But recently.
Recently, if I could have written, maybe "Get Up" by Young Fathers. That's got a kind of a little bit of a rap in the middle, so that's not going to work.
You could do it.
Think I could get away with a rap?
I think so.
Do you think so?
I think so. If you I could see you in the video, backwards baseball cap, just doing a little bit of a bob side to side.
Mate, some of my fans had a nervous breakdown when there was French girls in the band, so I'm not sure rapping is going to go down too well with my fan base.
Push the envelope.
I pushed it. They did not like it.
Would you ever consider rap? If you wrote a song and you thought, do you know what that needs? Is a little fast.
We rap. David Holmes said that to me once. We were doing Fort Knox. So what we're going to do in this bit? Put a wee rap on it.
Like a Robbie Williams sort of like.
I know, he was talking about getting Kanye in to do it. No, I struggle with lyrics for the best of times. Fellas trying to make something rhyme and be cool for the kids. Do you know what I mean? Rapping, it's not for me. It's not for me. You mind if I could get you to write my raps?
I'm quite good at writing the old rhyming.
Well, you're
lyrics.
good with. See, I send him videos all the time, and he always sends back an annoying little catchphrase that's got something to do with the video, and it's kind of like he's like some mad.
I like to give something back.
Kids entertainer, you know what I mean? It's really, you just wait for the ding and go, whatever.
He does a little emoji of rolling eyes, like.
It's my favourite one.
It is a good one.
It is a good one.
Passive aggressive emoji.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, there's not. There's lots of songs that I wish I'd written. She Bangs the Drums. I wish I'd written that. But then again, I can't really complain about that, as I've written more than enough, I think. Let's do one more question, and then we're going to have to wrap it up, I think.
We should do a question from the darling listeners.
From the darling listeners, yes.
Yes. Let's have Josh.
Hi, Noel. So, first of all, congrats on the #1 album.
Thank
with
you.
The best of.
Thank you.
My question is, it is now 10 years of the High Flying Birds, and in that time you've built up quite a bit of a back catalogue, and you've even said yourself that during recent live gigs, the Oasis numbers are becoming less and less in terms of the makeup of the set list. Do you ever envisage yourself performing a gig that is just made up of High Flying Birds songs, so no Oasis songs at all? Or is it a case of those songs will always be a part of your live sets?
Well, Josh sounds like he's got a cold, for a start, or he's got COVID. One of the two. So, Josh, yes. Now, the thing is you have to strike a balance, because I don't think I could see myself doing a special gig of all Oasis songs, which I've done before for the Teenage Cancer Trust. I could see that, but I'm not sure I could go out on tour. I'm not sure I'd want to do a full set of High Flying Bird songs, because there's always going to be someone there who's seeing you for the first time who's going to be a huge Oasis fan, and if you don't Look Back in Anger and Half the World Away and Wonderwall, I'd have thought they'd probably feel a bit shortchanged. It's like if I went to see McCartney and he didn't do any Beatles songs, you'd be like, well, come on, mate. You know what I mean? So I don't see that happening at an High Flying Birds gig. And it's not like these Oasis songs are just like run-of-the-mill songs. These are like a part of the furniture, do you know what I mean? And they elicit an amazing reaction and response from people. So I don't really see a day when I just do all High Flying Birds songs, unless I was to announce it pretty far up front and say it was just going to be that. But I guess I'd know then how popular the band was. You'd see them, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? But no, I don't see that day, Josh. But there you go. So I think we've reached the end.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about a lot of stuff. We've covered a lot of ground.
We have. We've stopped for food. I've had a lovely lettuce wrap. It's something that I was never aware of, which was a hamburger, not wrapped in a bun, in between two pieces of lettuce.
Yeah, and you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it, actually.
Introduced you to that.
I did. That was good. It's
good.
We found out that Neil has a daughter by the name of Anouk. We found out that Matt's got some ridiculous tattoos.
Yep.
What else revealed itself?
In 2025, you're going to sell all the rights to Oasis music and buy a super yacht called Mega Mega White Thing, on which you're going to have a tattoo all over your back of Man City.
That's correct.
And then you're going to sail the globe for a year. If it is a globe. I know there's some people out there who don't believe it is.
Flat Earth idiots?
Flat Earth people. Don't want to offend them.
Well, let's offend them. I mean, it's a nonsense. They're not. I mean, what? Come on.
Yeah. I know. It is nonsense.
Of course it's nonsense. We didn't even bring the aliens up, did we? You got away there, didn't you? Scot-free.
I don't want to talk about them anymore.
No, of course you don't. Because you're embarrassed by your
what
own
they did to me.
Well, anyway, boys and girls, that was Radio X. I was and shall remain for the foreseeable future Noel Gallagher. That was Matt Morgan, Neil Fern. I'm going to leave you with a tune by the Headless Heroes called True Love Will Find You. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for all your support. On behalf of the group, I will thank you on behalf of them too. The future is looking great for the High Flying Birds. Thanks to you guys. Thanks for sticking with us on this musical journey. We shall see you somewhere down the road. These are the Headless Heroes. Good night.
Good night.
Radio X.